I saw this Nigerian dish online and immediately I thought I have to try this, but of course I couldn't make it without adding my own little twist. So today I'm making epiti for the first time, and yes, I added cheese and boiled egg. Let's see if I ruined it or made it even better. I have here my overripe plantain, my onions, ginger, star anise, grain of selim, habanero pepper, black pepper, cloves, and grain of paradise. I'll start by pouring all the dry ingredients in my earthenware with the exception of onions, and then use my wooden grinder to start grinding it. You can also use your blender or your food processor or even your dry grinder to blend it, but I decided to use my earthenware today. So after you get this consistency, you add in your onions. This recipe doesn't require bell peppers, but I decided to use bell pepper in mine. So you pour in your bell pepper and onion and then continue to grind it till you get a very smoother paste, just like what you're about to see. It took me about 7-10 minutes to get this consistency. So after that, I went ahead and peeled my ripe plantains and added them into my paste, just like so. So if you have overripe plantain and you are thinking of throwing them away, please do not throw them away. You can make this delicious meal with them, so don't throw them away, please. I'll then go ahead and grind or mash, I don't know the right word, my ripe plantain with my wooden grinder until I get a very smooth paste like this. You need to take your time to do this. I'll then go ahead and add in my seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your choice, and then also add some salt to it. I'll then go ahead and mix everything together like so. Usually this recipe doesn't require fish, but I went ahead and added in my mackerel to it, and then I will also add in some palm oil. Palm oil is one of the main star of this dish, so you go ahead and add in as much as you want. This is how I like mine, not too much, but enough to make it delicious. I'll go ahead and give it the final stir. That's stirring everything together till I get something like this. The process of cooking this dish is by baking or steaming. Today I'll be using both methods. For the baked ones, I'll be using my silicone baking bowls. So I'll go ahead by dishing in some of the epiti into my silicone bowl, just like so. The typical epiti, they add in dried fish, which is amane or dried herring, but I'm going to be adding in my twist, which is boiled egg, as you see on the screen. So I just add in boiled eggs and then continue to dish in some of the epiti onto the boiled eggs, just like so. And for the steamed ones, I'll be using these cute ceramic bowls. I'll go ahead and dish in my epiti into the bowls, just like so. This is where I added in my twist. I added in cheese onto mine. So here, you can use any type of cheese that you want. I decided to use mozzarella. You can use cheddar cheese, parmesan, any type of cheese you want. Go ahead and make it as cheesy as you want. I added in more cheese to my preference. So if you don't like a lot of cheese in yours, you can limit the amount of cheese you add into it. I went ahead and preheated my oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes and then baked them for 35 to 40 minutes. For the steamed ones, I placed them into my steamer, and then as you can see on the screen, I left out one. I needed to try one without the cheese. So I already had my water boiled and then placed the steamer onto the water, the boiling water, and then covered it and allowed it to steam for 35 to 40 minutes. And there we have it. After 40 minutes, our epiti was ready. My very first time making epiti, I honestly didn't know what to expect when I started. But adding my own little twist with the cheese and egg, I think I did a pretty good job. Now, I want to know from you, have you ever tried epiti before? And would you add cheese and eggs like I did? Let me know in the comments because I really want to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed cooking with me today, don't forget to subscribe and join me for more African and intercontinental dishes and my little kitchen experiment. And if you think this epiti was interesting, wait until you see what I'm making next. So make sure you subscribe because I will see you in the next one. Bye.